I have no idea if this is going to work. Just kind of testing some things out. And who doesn't like Sonic the Hedgehog, right? Or I guess in this case it'd be Amy. Alright, before I actually... I'll just sit here and listen to this for a hot second. Just doing some tests. Oh, shut up. Oh, God, it's so loud. Oh, these headphones have a... Yeah. Okay, so this is showing up where I wanted it to show up. Nice! So I can actually stream to the Shorts feed. That's kind of cool. Hadn't tried it before. Didn't know if it'd work. Turns out it totally does. However, because of the way that I normally play games, I'm now playing in the tiny preview window that is being shown. I don't know how I feel about all that noise. I love this game though. Easily one of my favorite games of all time. And after playing Wiz and Liz, I need something a little more, I guess chill isn't the right word, but definitely something I'm more familiar with. Yeah. Probably won't stick with Sonic for the entire length of the stream. Might switch over to something else. Maybe I'm a glutton for punishment and I'll play Toy Story again. So Amy's got a couple different... I guess I should probably show the different things that she's got. So she doesn't have a spin at all. She can't spin dash whatsoever. You have to actively attack with her, which is interesting. She does have the peel out. And I think that's it. I think she could swing her hammer. If you hold down and hit the attack button, she does a pretty cool, like, flippy thing. What's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't know what holding up and hitting the attack button does. It makes noise. That's about it. In the air, if you hit the attack button and hold down, she does a little thing. She goes down. But other than that, it's pretty much just playing Sonic. Right? It's kind of the same. Ave, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. It's a bit of a weird one, bit of a strange setup for me. I don't typically stream to the Shorts feed, but I thought I'd give this a shot, because, you know, why not? Didn't have anything else to do this afternoon anyways. And I kind of like playing Sonic games. They're kind of a lot of fun. Wanna maybe be friends? Sure, you can be my friend. We can all be friends here. It's a great place to hang out and be friends. I really wish I could roll into a ball. Thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. How is the sound quality? Because like I said, I had to set things up kind of different. Oh, yeah, that's right. I have to actively attack. I had to set things up a little bit differently than I normally have them. Ah, that's good to hear. I lost all my rings. Ugh. Why do mods work for free and then complain about inflation? What mods? What mods do you know that get paid? I don't know anybody that pays their mods. I know how to turn into a ball. Yeah, I would normally, but Amy doesn't do so. Like, if you're moving and you press down, she just crouches and slides. Like, literally, that's all she does. So, I guess you could say that playing Amy makes this game just a little bit more challenging. Is this on DS? I remember playing this as a child. So the original game was released in, I want to say, 92 for the Sega Genesis. Maybe 91? Maybe 93. Sometime in the early 90s, the original game was released for the Sega Genesis, and it's been ported and released to basically everything that has a processor in it at this point. So I'm sure there was probably a variation of this game on the DS. First to turn into Sonic. You figured it out. I mean, that would certainly solve the issue. Thing is I don't have a Sonic 2 ROM to play on my PC. Just this one. I have Sonic 3, and I had considered playing through Sonic 3, but I've played through that game like 15 times on this channel, and I think it's time to maybe step away from that. Oh, chat, you are real tiny. Let me see if I can't maybe get this figured out while we're, The text is black! Damn it! Oh well. Next time. We'll get that figured out next time. See, my muscle memory is going to absolutely screw me over. Do I know about Minecraft? I know too much. I've played too much Minecraft. Actually, in all honesty, I think I would be comfortable in saying that Minecraft is the game I have spent the most time playing ever. I think a lot of people can probably say that. I've been playing Minecraft since it had first launched. I go through, like, weird phases with Minecraft. Like, I'll play it for a solid year straight and put, like, 15 hours a day into it, and then I won't touch it for a while. But yeah, man, I love me some Minecraft. We're probably going to be going back to doing some Minecraft streams on the channel here. Eventually. Like I said, I take breaks, and I've had a good break. I think it's time. I have the itch, the Minecraft itch. Wonder if I can take the shortcut. Yes. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. It hasn't been quite 2 years for me. It's been, I would say, maybe a little over a year. Maybe a little less. Been long enough that I'm ready to play it again. Tails, you son of a bitch! Whatever, dude. I don't even care. Ugh. I wish I would have started the game without Tails here to ruin my life. For those of you unfamiliar with how the game works, Tails hit Eggman there. Giving Eggman invincibility frames, and I was about to fall straight through him to my death. Died anyways, but that's what happened. I didn't have enough speed. Yeah, this game is going to be way harder playing as Amy. I don't know if I've done a playthrough of this on stream yet. Ah, God, I hate you, Tails. You're simultaneously one of my favorite Sonic characters and also one of the most annoying assholes. Today at school after recess, I caught the football and then laughed so hard I cried. Well, I mean, that's pretty cool. That's one thing I do not miss. I do not miss school. Being an adult is kind of a fun place to be, man. I can do basically whatever I want, whenever I want. I don't have to wait for somebody to give me permission to do so. Like, shit, I want to go buy a game? Okay, I'll go buy a game. Yeah, I don't miss being a kid. I thought I would, but, you know, adulthood has its perks. Childhood has its perks too, though. Like, for instance, my basement just flooded last weekend. So, yeah, the perks of being an adult. I don't know. I kind of wanted to go up on that top path. I wonder if I can... I might be able to get back up there. Maybe from this little hill. You hate school! School's important. School is quite an important place, you know. That is one thing that I wish I would have taken more seriously as my schooling. But, you know, can't really do much about that now. yeah, after school, then it's a job. Then after a job, it's retirement and not being able to go anywhere and do anything. True half the time. Yeah, it's important. It's important. Your education is your foundation. You learn how to communicate through your education. Learn how to be a productive member of society through your education. There are important things. Now, I will say I do wish that schools would have prepared me better for the world. But, it is what it is. One of my least favorite sayings of all time, but it's very true. Die, punk! Come here. Come here. Yeah, there you go. There we go. There's a lot more lag with this mod. Your dad's in the bathroom? Hey, my dad spent a lot of time in the bathroom too. That was like his sanctuary. He was like, okay, kids and wife are both annoying me. Time to run to the time to go to the bathroom. His getaway. I tell you right now, man. Love your parents while you have them. As a kid, you take them for granted, but they're not always going to be there. His true home. Absolutely. I really wanted this, because I have a feeling these later stages are going to absolutely decimate me. Alright, punk. Yes, Tails, stay down there. Become arrow fodder. No, stay down there, you two-tailed little punk. Beautiful. I didn't take a single hit. If I had my button to make the applause work, I would totally be doing that right now. Dude, thank you so much for that subscription. There will definitely be more streams in the shorts feed here, but they will be spaced out for sure. We'll definitely be sticking with our original, 16:9 aspect ratio type streams. Especially for games that aren't in a 4:3 aspect ratio like these older games are. I'm not quite sure how I would translate those to this format. So, like Minecraft, for instance, I'm not quite sure how I would shrink it down to get it to fit comfortably on screen. Will take some experimentation, which again, that's essentially what this stream is. I was kind of just curious to see if it was even possible to stream to the shorts feed. Turns out, it is indeed. So, thank you. Thank you for stopping through. John Jones is the greatest of all time. Who's John Jones? I don't know who that is. Also, I have no idea how to pronounce your name, gonna be honest, but welcome. Glad you're here. I love the soundtrack to this game. It's so good. I would say, I think Casino Night might take the cake as my favorite Sonic stage, out of all Sonic games. I love the gimmicks to this stage. I love the background. I love the music. It's giving me money. I mean, let's go. I love this place. It's just a fantastic place to be. Oh, it's so good. I love this song. Just makes me wanna. My head is cold. Time for hat. Oh, beautiful. Much more comfortable. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get the chat figured out. I'm basically going to have to set up 2 versions of OBS. I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna handle it yet. not gonna go into super detail, like behind the scenes shop type stuff, but it is like impossible to have two different setups like this at the same time to switch between them. You literally can't do it. You have to change the base resolution of OBS in its settings to actually get to this screen size here. And that is something that's actually in OBS's program settings, not the scenes. So I'm not sure yet. But I'm thinking that I'll also potentially do some drumming streams through the Shorts feed. Been really trying to figure out a good way to set my drum setup to capture it with my computer. I did a little bit of a test run, and I made there's a short video on the stream. It's about 17 minutes long, I think. Where I've just played through a few different versions of songs with no drums. Songs I had never really heard before. And just kind of improvised the drum parts for them. It was a lot of fun. So I'll probably start doing something with that idea. Because that was fun. I love playing the drums. I really wish I had a bigger drum set, though. I think I've kind of outgrown the one I've currently got. Alright, this boss should be not too horrid. Because theoretically, Tails should stay the hell out of the way. Let's see if I can keep my rings. Oh, that was really close. But a success for me. Also been kind of talking to Darcy about doing some more driving streams, and if we did, they would be in this format. They would be in the Shorts format. So that is something else that we're potentially going to be doing. I don't know, I got all these ideas. I have all these ideas for different things for the channel, but they don't all mesh, really. So, who knows, I might end up having to set up a secondary channel for, like, IRL streams and shit. Because, essentially, the Gathering Hall was intended to be a place for people to come and to celebrate a love of games of all genres, because we play a little bit of everything. And the things that I don't really enjoy playing, things like your JRPGs or your turn-based combat, or strategy games, Brandon is more interested in those types of things. So we kind of round out each other really well. So, yeah. We play a little bit of everything. I'm definitely more into the retro scene than he is, though. Watching him play through Lion King for Super Nintendo was one of the best things I have ever experienced in my life. He got really angry. But it was quite entertaining. Oh, shit! Can I... Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. There we go. I thought maybe soft lock. Pretty comfortable in saying I've played through this on stream before. If not, it was right before we started streaming that I played through this. Because parts of it are feeling really familiar in terms of how I have to progress through stuff. No! Quit it! Stop it! Damn you! Damn you, springs! I might get flattened here, because I can't roll into a ball to get out of the other side. Hey, made it in time, though. Okay, so Amy can roll into a ball sometimes, just when she feels like it, I guess. I'm not going for the Chaos Emeralds. Don't feel like it. Don't feel like playing the half pipe. Well, since I don't have the chat down there, I guess I can drip. There we go. Might as well just fill up the bottom half with my big ugly face. Ooh. I love the soundtrack to this. Here's an unpopular opinion. I still, to this day, think that Sonic 3 is the superior game. I know a lot of people think that Sonic 2 is the best of the retro 2D Sonic games. I disagree. I think Sonic 3 is everything Sonic 2 does, but better. More playable characters, more stages, more interesting stage themes as well. I mean, they kind of tried to do the Carnival Night Zone thing again with... Or, Casino Night with Carnival Night. And it's not quite the same. Actually, some of the gimmicks in Carnival Night Zone are... questionable. Questionable, to say the least. Oh, dude, I need to make a short out of Brandy getting stuck on that. Yep, I need to do that. That needs to happen. Where was my platform? Why is the platform gone? I didn't think I'd make it, but old college boy try, I guess. Sweet. Ah, she doesn't bounce. Okay, so if I use that, she does. Go away, Tails. Just stand in that fire. Freaking two-tailed little asshole. Tails is looking awfully orange. I've just noticed. It's gotta have something to do with the ROM hack, messing with color palettes. Probably to make Amy's skirt appear orange as opposed to yellow. Probably shares the same data as Tails' palette. No, I don't think I want to take this bottom path. I have a cool flippy kick thing. Yeah. I do think this game has the superior soundtrack, though. This soundtrack in this game is, like, fucking amazing. Not to discredit Sonic 3's soundtrack for also being amazing, but this one's just more cohesive, I think. Probably because there were less people working on it, but I think it's generally the better soundtrack out of the two. Especially if you compare the Sonic Origins versions of these games. Oh, the Sonic Origins soundtrack for Sonic 3. And I'm not even talking about the songs that they replaced because, you know, of Michael Jackson's involvement. I'm talking about specifically the Supersonic theme song. What the fuck happened there? Somebody on the development team had a stroke. That's what happened. And you know what's even more frustrating to me about that whole scenario? So, the Sonic 3 songs that they replaced for Sonic Origins were songs that were intended to be in the original soundtrack. So back in the, I think I want to say 95, they released a version of Sonic 3 and Knuckles on PC with those original tracks, because those tracks were written as placeholders, essentially, before Michael Jackson's involvement and what have you. So they had songs, and if you go back and listen to the beta version of the Supersonic theme song from Sonic 3, it sounds infinitely better than the absolute garbage that they released in Sonic Origins. And I don't understand why they felt they had to change it, I guess. The song already existed, and it's the same song, it's just a different version of the beta Supersonic theme. Very odd choice to make. I don't know who on the development team greenlit that, but you need to be fired. That was awful. Awful, awful, awful. Every time I turn into Supersonic as Sonic Origins, it's like, ugh. Carnival music. Why? Why? What happened? Rant over. I just wanted to share that. Yeah, I feel strongly about that game. These are the games that I grew up playing, dude. Like, the first game that I think I ever played, I think technically may have been Mario Bros. 3. If not, it was Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I was playing this game before I knew how to fucking walk. Literally. I think I was about 2 years old playing this game. So, I was very young. And very Sonic obsessed. Everything I wanted to do had to do with Sonic. So much to the point that when we were at a local rental store that was by our house, and me and my dad were there, and I wanted to play Sonic the Hedgehog. So he had found Sonic and Knuckles sitting on the shelf, and he was like, "Hey, you know, you could take this one home. This is Sonic." And I was like, "Nah, it's not Sonic," because, you know, I was probably like maybe 4 or 5 years old at the time. And if, for those of you that don't know, the cover art for Sonic and Knuckles is just their silhouettes. It's Sonic and Knuckles and just their silhouettes. I was too young to read, so I didn't know what it said on the box, but I didn't recognize their silhouettes as being Sonic and Knuckles. So I was like, no, I don't want to play that game. My dad was like, just trust me, we'll take it home, we'll play it, and you'll love it. So we took it home, and the lock-on technology changed my freaking life, man. Like, really, it was mind-blowing to me. And I remember I kept trying to stick, because the way that my little toddler brain thought that the lock-on technology worked is that it was going to just add Sonic to everything. So I would like take every Genesis cart I had and try every combination possible. And I mean, it gives you blue spheres, you get blue balls, I guess. But it was not Sonic. That fucking no way screen that pops up when you put the wrong game on. Yeah, I think that left me traumatized in a way. Also, dude, we're flying through this game. What have we been live for? 27 minutes? I think this will be a good test for this. For those of you that have stopped through, man, I greatly appreciate your viewership, patronage. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Appreciate you guys stopping through to check this out. Like I said, a bit of an experimental stream for me. I don't typically stream to the shorts feed, but yeah, maybe we'll change that. Maybe I'll do like Sunday shorts or something. I don't fucking know. Something for the other viewer base that has subbed to the channel specifically for shorts. Because I know there's a good chunk of you guys that have subbed through our shorts, because I think I've uploaded like something like 150 shorts. There's quite a few. There are a lot. They're kind of fun to make too. Like I enjoy scrubbing through our content, looking for moments that I think are either they fall into one of 3 categories. You have the unbelievable, like what the fuck moment, the funny moment, or the that was cool kind of stuff. That's kind of what I look for usually when I'm making the shorts. And I like having those little bite-sized snippets of our streams. They are fun for me to make. If I had more computer space, I would actually record these streams while I'm doing them and make the shorts straight from the raw footage rather than using the remix feature on YouTube. But I don't have the space. Literally, I think I've got 19 gigs left on my hard drive. Nice. I love this guy that just jumps in here and screams John Jones is the greatest of all time and then just leaves. I don't know who John Jones is, explain it to me. I like to know things. Sir Meta Knight! Hey dude, what's going on? Good to see you again. You missed one of the most frustrating live streams I've ever taken part in earlier. The Wiz and Liz episode that I just finished up. Oh, God. That was brutal. Absolutely brutal. Good to see you again, though. Welcome back. That game is so hard. It is so hard. This game, by comparison, is super, super easy. Sonic games have never been really challenging for me. Some people think they're hard. Yeah, I'm going through some stuff right now with my dad at hospice house. That's awful. I am sorry to hear that. As somebody who just lost their father just a few years back, I completely sympathize, and you have my sympathies, sir. I hope things work out for you and your dad. I was actually just talking to somebody that was here. I think it was Ave had mentioned something about their dad being in the bathroom, and I was like, hey, let your dad be in the bathroom. You know, they're not always going to be around, so don't take them for granted. No. Yeah, man, I'm sorry to hear that. That's awful. And unfortunately, there's nothing I can say, really nothing anybody can say that'll make it okay, you know. This piece of shit. This piece of shit. Thanks, Tails. About time you're useful for something. But yeah, man, if you want to hang out and just chat and talk, hit me up on the Discord. I would not mind talking to you if it would help you deal with the things that you're going through right now. This guy is in the worst placement. Do 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 do. It's like the song of my childhood. I have two enemies in this game that I absolutely detest. I was literally just about to bring that up. Two enemies in this game that I absolutely detest. The seahorses and the praying mantis. You know which one I'm talking about. That asshole. So, Sir Mennonite, as a viewer of both types of streams, what is it like having to watch this in the little tiny window here? Is it like an awful, horrid experience? Because I messed around for a while trying to figure out a way to capture the entire game without distorting it and stretching it and making it all wonky. I couldn't jump! What? Aww. I literally could not jump. Whatever. Worth it. Why did it kill me, dude? Don't mess with Amy. She got a hammer, dude. Look at this thing. Fucking Tails! Oh. I'll be happy when Tails crashes the airplane and goes away for the rest of the game. Alright, Tails. You know what? Come here, buddy. There you go. Enjoy death. Oh, that's right. He's invulnerable. He can't die. No. You. In the goo. In the goo you go, you two-tailed fucking asshole. You son of a bitching fucking two-tailed piece of shit! He did it again. He keeps getting invincibility frames for the Eggman here, and I keep falling through the stupid asshole, and the game registers me as standing, so she does the standing attack, which takes too long, so that's why I couldn't jump. Because you can't jump until that animation finishes. So, I'm gonna have to play this a little differently. Figured I'd drop by real quick. If you're still streaming when I get back home, I'll be back right now, just spending time with what I have left with my dad. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Spend as much time as you can with him. That is one thing that I very much regret not doing, is spending more time with my dad. And all the times that he would tell me, hey, you want to go do this thing with me? And I'd be like, no, I'm a grumpy-ass little teenager. I don't want to go do this thing with you. Yeah, those are regrets that I will always hold and never be able to get rid of. So, this stream will be here forever until YouTube goes away. So, I appreciate you stopping through, but absolutely go spend some time with your dad. Just being honest with you. Also, Darcy's home. There we go. There. Enjoy dying, Tails. I hate you. So we got, what do we got? We got Metropolis Zone, we got Sky Chase Zone, and we got the Death Egg Zone. The Death Egg Zone is going to be interesting. I'm hoping I can pick up some more lives before we get there. It's not likely, though. Those guys are awfully red, too. My allergies are driving me nuts. Hello, dear. Welcome home. She says hello. I don't know if this mic will pick her up when she's out here. Not a clue. Yeah, I'd like to get her on some more of the driving streams. I think that'd be fun to do some IRL driving around and exploring. Hopefully I can figure out a way to keep cell service, because that's really what made it impossible to continue doing those kind of streams, is the cell service in this area. The reception is so bad. All you have to do is the last stream that I did like that with Brandon, just go look at that one. It's really grainy. It constantly dropped. It sucked. It was not fun for anybody. You know, and if we're not having fun because we're dealing with constant technical difficulties, who's gonna have fun watching that too, you know? So, might be a carrier thing. I might need to change providers. I kind of want to anyways, but we will, we'll see how things go. It's so satisfying to murder that thing with a hammer. Also, I never realized that Tails made this thing go up significantly faster. I mean, it makes sense. There's now 2 of us as opposed to 1. Except it doesn't make sense. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. They would be running at the same speed. So when Tails jumps on, it wouldn't make it go any faster. It's not like we're pulling something. We're running. I don't know. Thinking about the physics behind what just happened is probably not worth it. See, he doesn't even see it coming. Nobody expects Amy in the hammer. Also, I've got almost enough to get extra life. Let's try for that. $13 more. 6 more rings. 2 more rings. Oh, there's definitely 2 more rings down this shaft here. 1 more. Yeah, I grabbed it with the hammer. And that is enough. Sweet. Yeah. Good luck, Tails. Good luck keeping up with Amy. Amy's fast as fuck, boy. There's lava. So there's a question for you. Is this lava? And if it is lava, then what the hell is in Hilltop Zone? Fire, potentially? I've always wondered that, if there's a difference between these two, I'm assuming that the stuff in Hilltop Zone is supposed to be a liquid. Sir Meta Knight. Remember that enemy placement we were talking about? No! Jump scare. Grasshopper jump scare. Grasshopper? Praying mantis. Right? Actually, dude, I don't... They're definitely praying mantis. Praying mantis-i? Kind of like octopi? What is praying mantis plural? I really don't know. Ah! I know what a crab is plural. It's an asshole. That's what it is. Oh. Well, I was gonna get hit either way. I'd rather take the damage down there as opposed to up here and then fall down and die. Up to 10 lives. Yeah, this is significantly more challenging with Amy. Having to actively attack the enemies definitely makes things intriguing. There's 11. I know where there are a few extra lives in Wing Fortress Zone, so I might be able to pick up a couple more before we get to the Death Eggs robot. That's really what I'm scared about, is the Death Egg robot. I'm about to take damage from that thing. Nope, it despawned. I know at the top of one of these shafts there's an asshole. Not the one I was thinking about. Not the one I was thinking about, but yeah, whatever. The little kickflip that she does is really neat. Alright. Not too bad. Andrea, hey, welcome back. Hello. I don't have my sound effect board set up for this setup here, so I can't make the applause happen. But pretend that there's applause. Okay. Did you just call me a dork? Darcy called me a dork. Damn right! And I'm proud! Hey, if I can't be me, then what can I be, you know? No! Oh, I just saw my life flash before my eyes. Suddenly I am Dracula. They're in the basement. They were muddy. No! No! See, now Tails could be useful. He's like... I really dislike you, Tails. As a partner, you are awful. Some of the best music ever written. Speaking of, I made a song last night. It was in swing time. Yes, indeed. Darcy says, 3-3. Yes, ma'am. I actually think, I think it might actually be in 3-4. It's just 4 measures of 3. As opposed to 3 measures of 3. So, yeah. Well, dude, why can't I jump off of that? See, now you let the dogs up here, and do you know what they do the first second they come out here into the living room? They're farting. My living room smells like dog ass now. Thanks. Thanks a lot. I hate this stage. I have always hated this stage. Alright, Tails, let's go, dude. Fast as fuck, boy. Look at me go! Oh, no! Okay, that one's fine. That one's fine. That one's fine. What? So why do they not always activate? I know it's like a proximity thing, but like... Yes, I absolutely stopped here on purpose because I knew he would and he would die. I deserved that. I mean... it just gave me the opportunity to do it again. Alright. This boss should be super easy with Amy. This boss was super hard with Bubsy. Okay, maybe not. I mean, still not going to be terribly hard. I hit something I didn't intend to. Sweet. There we go. Metropolis zone down. We got a Sky Chase next. Wing Fortress and Death Egg. 10 lives. I don't think I have any continues yet. I might have 1 or 2 actually. So, not in the worst shape. As a kid, this was my favorite track in the game. I love the chill atmosphere. You know, the bass line in particular really stands out to me in this song. I also would have to say I credit Sonic the Hedgehog for my love of music. Not only was I obsessed with these games as a kid, but I was also obsessed with the music. Much to my parents' chagrin, as I would, you know, run around the house with little toys and action figures and shit, and make my own levels out of, or furniture. And I would be humming / singing Ice Cap Zone, or, you know, this one, or any number of the many fantastic Sonic classic songs. Sweet. The first time I ever got to this point in the game, too, I was sitting in my grandmother's kitchen. She had like a big bar with a CRT television, and I had hooked up the Sega Genesis to it, and I was playing there while she was making brownies or something. And I got all the way to Metal Sonic and could not beat him. And it was so disappointing. It was so sad. Okay, fine, I can't use the Oh, now I can. This hack is a little bit finicky. Still better than what they did with Amy and the actual collection. That Sonic Origins wasn't quite as bad as Sonic, or as Mario 3D All-Stars, but it was definitely up there in terms of like just not a quality product. I also, as a kid, never realized that those were lasers being fired out of these guns right here. Like, did you guys know that there are guns here in the side of the ship? Right here. I had no freaking clue. I would assume that's what those are intended to be. I don't think I've ever completed this bottom path. And if I have, it's only been a handful of times. I always take the top path. So I'm feeling adventurous. Let's take the bottom. Want to see a shortcut? Check this out. Take the damage. Ugh! Skip half the level. Fucking Mega Man platforms. Some dog just ran into my table leg. I also, as a child, didn't understand how those things worked. If you hold a direction when you use those, it murders your momentum and they just send you flying to the bottomless abyss below. So, when you touch these, just don't touch anything on the controller. Let them do the work. Now. No. No. There's an extra life. I believe right here. I wonder how many people know that one's there. I feel like that's one that's not real well known. Since I have Amy's really high jumping, I'm going to explore a little bit. To some of these areas that Sonic and friends can't get to. Because Tails also cannot fly in this game. Eggs. Eggs. Because he's Eggman. I mean, it makes sense. Chickens and eggs. It's all thematic. It works. There we go. I think this is the hardest boss in all of Sonic. Unless you're playing Amy. In which case it becomes one of the easiest bosses in all of Sonic. Ah, did I speak too soon? Like this guy here, this is a game ender for some people. It's still pretty challenging. I'm still having some issues with it. These platforms are just so small, and they have spikes on them. Alright, we got one more life I can grab. That gives me 12 attempts at the final boss, which I hope I won't need. Unless Amy does what Bubsy did when we got here with Bubsy and jumps off the edge and just dies. Fucking Bubsy. Literally. I got to this point in the game and Bubsy was just like, hey, you know what? I'm tired of suffering. Time to jump off the edge and not finish the game. So, that was really disappointing. But, I digress. You know what's funny is I went back and watched a playthrough, like a long play of somebody else playing through it. And when Bubsy jumped off the edge for that person, it continued on to the next stage. For me, it respawned me at the checkpoint. So, I'm not sure if I had done something wrong or if the game was just glitched and he was using cheats to get to the to the final stage, or what the case is. But then again, I don't even know how the hell you would attack the final boss with Bubsy. I really don't. Oh, this boss is going to be interesting. Oh, God. I was worried about the Death Egg robot. I need to be worried about Sonic here. Okay, I'm going to try. I can get 2 hits in. This is going to be awfully hard. This might be it. I might be reliving my childhood trauma against Metal Sonic. Can squeeze 3 hits in. Oh shit. 2, 3, 4. Fuck yeah! Beautiful. Let's chase Eggy here. So, when I played through this game as Yoshi, you can eat Eggman with Yoshi, and he turns into a gigantic egg. Oh yeah, she jumps really high. This should be no problem. Unless I mess it up like an idiot. But this should be super easy. just gonna stand back here. I wasn't really anticipating playing through this entire game. It just so happens that I like this game so much that I lost track of time. God, those dogs' buttholes stink. Let's fucking go. Absolutely annihilated that guy. This was fun though, man. You know, yeah, like I said, we'll do more shorts type streams here. Do them a little bit more frequently. Like I said, maybe we'll do like Shorts Sundays or something where we stream strictly in this format so that it's in the Shorts feed for the people that have subbed for the Shorts themselves. So, there we go. But for the rest of the streams, probably going back to 16:9 so I can play more types of games. Because, like, I don't know how I would shrink the game comfortably enough to fit here. You would definitely lose some of the game screen. And I don't really want to do that, really. One of the best games ever made, man. I love this game. Is it a perfect game? No, it is not a perfect game. I would never pretend that it is a perfect game. But it is about as close as it is ever going to get to perfect for me. Ever so slightly beaten by Sonic 3. I prefer that over this one. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. But, yeah, man, this was just an experimental thing, so I'm going to go ahead and end things here. Go hang out with Darcy for the rest of the evening. I got work in the morning. So, guys, thanks for the likes. Thanks for stopping through, checking us out. I had fun. Hope you did too. I'll catch you in the next episode. Until then, have a good night. Take care. Feed your dogs. Let them outside so they don't fart in your living room and make your living room smell like fart. That's all I got. Bye.